What's going on, y'all? Hey, today is Monday, March. I done went back, y'all. Monday, July the 22nd. Hey, y'all, it's time to come out. It's time. It's time. It's been time. It's time to come out of Christianity. It's time to come out of religion altogether and to get into relationship. All right? Yahuwah didn't come down here to build churches and to start up a religion. Those religions are man-made. He wants us to worship him in spirit and in truth, in relationship. All right. So if you claim to be, profess to be a believer, a disciple, a follower of Yahusha, right? A believer in Yah and God, but you're not experiencing any warfare, any trials and tribulations, none of that going on in your life. You just, you on your so-called Christian walk and you skipping through meadows and daisies and whatever, then I would say that you need to go ahead and reevaluate that walk you call yourself on. Because if you are believing about your father's business, right? And you out here, you witnessing, you praying, you interceding, you are what they call a threat to the kingdom of darkness. And he coming after you. And don't believe them lies and stuff. People talking about I'm full of the Holy Ghost. I'm baptized and all this, that, and the third. And I don't get tempted. The devil don't come bother me because he know what time it is, whatever. Who is you? Job was an upstanding man. Yahuwah had favor on him. And yet still, he had warfare to come on his life. The devil himself, Hasatan, he tempted Yahusha, God's son. He tempted him. So you saying you better than him? The devil ain't going to try to come and tempt you? The difference is between a believer, a person who keeps the Torah and the commandments, a disciple versus a non-believer, someone who's into willful sin. The believer, the person that's on this narrow walk, he or she have the tools to fight against the adversary, the enemy, the spirits, all this stuff when they come against you. Prayer, the prayer of a righteous man is powerful and effective. King James says availeth much. Uh, Fasting is a tool that we have. The word, the Bible is sharper than a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? And then we being people that are, Luke 9:23, denying themselves about the Father's business, and they on this narrow road, and they about this life, we're given authority to trample over snakes and serpents. So we have the tools, not to say that the enemy he gonna come at you. He gonna come at you in your dreams, in your thoughts. He gonna try to come at you, but we have the tools to fight against him. So if you hear someone say they don't get no kickback from the devil ain't trying to come at them and bother them and all that, then they may want to reevaluate that walk they call themselves on. Yeah, it's time out for all this lukewarmness. People going to church just to hear the choir. People going to church just to see somebody shout. Nah. Relationship. How is your relationship with the Most High, with Abba? If you're going to church and you're not being convicted, you're not running home to get in that Bible because that lesson of that day convicted you, and you need to change some things in your life and your walk, and you just going to church to hear the choir. You don't even open the Bible. Don't you call yourself? You say Yahuwah, God is the head of your life, right? But you don't put him first. How he the head, but he ain't first? Make that make sense. You ain't seeking his face. You ain't praying. You ain't reading. You ain't in no relationship. You ain't fasting. You ain't doing nothing. But he the head of your life. But your life say otherwise. All right. Time to come out of religion and get into relationship. All right.